Hi, my friends, and thanks for joining me for this issue of Rise Over Run. This is your monthly reminder that you shouldn't spend all your time managing just the day-to-day operations, the run part of your business, but also focus on the rise, growing your business. All right, let's get a little audience participation for this video. Raise your hand if you love attending business networking events. I see a couple hands up, I imagine, but definitely not mine. As an introvert solopreneur, my safe space is my office, reading and thinking and chatting with my dog, or working with my own small business clients whom I admire and already know, and maybe catching up with old coworkers or peers over coffee now and again. But showing up for an event with hundreds of people I don't know, not my cup of tea. And it's a real challenge for me to not just find somebody I already know at the event and glom onto them so I don't end up looking like a meerkat all alone, sticking my head up over the crowd to figure out where to head next. Can you relate to that? But here's the issue. My strategy of sticking with who I already know doesn't serve me. And it doesn't serve you if you do the same thing. What we need is to break out of our comfort zone and stop spending time with the people we already know, like, and trust who already know, like, and trust us. Instead, we need to go a little deeper into that super long list of LinkedIn connections or dive into our old email contacts. So what do I mean by that? As Karen Wickre explains in her book, Taking the Work Out of Networking, we don't know who has the information or connections that we need to grow our business. Our odds go up dramatically when we step outside of our usual circle and connect with what she calls weak ties. Who are these weak ties? We're talking about people you know just a little, a former coworker, the person you met once at a chamber event, someone you only know through LinkedIn. They're not in your inner circle, but they might be your secret growth advantage. My friend Justin Vaco of Dialogue Video Marketing helps B2B founders show up on LinkedIn and has built most of his business by doing this very same thing. Commenting on connections of connections, reaching out with thoughtful messages, and turning weak ties into warm opportunities. No awkward cold calls, no exhausting ad spend, just showing up, connecting, and being useful. Regardless of your business type, the truth is the same. Your next best opportunity probably isn't in your inbox. It might be those connections from LinkedIn that you forgot about, or the connections of your connections just waiting for you to start up a conversation. Maybe you'll find a super networker on a virtual networking event or webinar if you actually log on to it instead of just signing up and then skipping it. Consider attending a local networking event you're not familiar with and may not know anyone. Or even telling your neighbor or the person sitting next to you at the local ballgame who you are and what you do. That's the thing. We don't know who can help us grow our business. These weak ties can be anyone we connect with that isn't in our regular circle of friends, peers, and coworkers. Every weak connection can widen your circle just a little more, like a giant Venn diagram with you right in the center. So this week, try this. Comment on one LinkedIn post from someone you barely know. Reach out to arrange a coffee with someone outside of your usual orbit. And be open to weak ties, because they might just have the strong insights you've been missing. And a big thank you to Karen Wickre and her book, Taking the Work Out of Networking, for inspiring this video. Thanks for watching, and I hope this got you thinking. Feel free to share your thoughts with me directly. You can email me at kelly@secondstagegrowth.com or find me on LinkedIn or Facebook, or comment on this video on YouTube. Thanks.